And KVGC News Time, now 7 minutes after the hour. Time for a look at the news for a Wednesday. It's the 18th day of November for 2020. Well, the latest Sierra storm system is bringing heavy snow and some strong winds to the Sierra. Has also brought as much as an inch and a half of rain to the foothills. The National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning for the Sierra Nevada above 6,500 feet through 6 p.m. tonight. Additional snow accumulations above the 7,000-foot elevation will range from a half a foot to a foot of snow. Wind gusts up to 55 miles an hour will continue over the highest elevations as well. Now, travel not recommended while this warning is in effect, but if you must travel, be sure you have an emergency kit with you, an extra flashlight, food and snacks, some water, and a blanket. All this in case of an emergency.
And Amador County Public Health confirms 41 new cases of COVID-19 in Amador County since last Tuesday's update. Now, the new cases include 23 males, 18 females, 13 children under the age of 18, 20 aged 18 to 49, 4 aged 50 to 64, 4 over 65. Now, officials say these cases link to transmission among extended family, household transmission, and gatherings. As of today, Amador County remains in the red tier on California's blueprint for a safer economy. To date, there have been 394 total cases here in Amador County, 4 hospitalized, total confirmed deaths related to COVID-19 at 15, total active cases at 52. Now, health officials in both Amador and Calaveras remind us an individual's actions affect the entire community. It's important to consistently practice prevention measures that limit the spread of COVID-19. Avoid gatherings, especially where people are not keeping distance or wearing face coverings. Avoid mixing with others outside your home. Individuals may be contagious before symptoms show. Outdoors, of course, safer than in. Stay home if you're sick. And avoid unnecessary travel. If you've been directed to isolate or quarantine, please follow all instructions.
And on Tuesday, Calaveras Public Health confirmed 11 additional cases of COVID-19 in that county. COVID-19 cases include 4 females and 2 males between 18 to 49 years of age and 3 females and 2 males over the age of 65. Calaveras Public Health discovered a reporting error among 2 cases in the bi-weekly COVID-19 count reported last Friday, so Tuesday's report provides the revised numbers of confirmed cases in the county. To date, Calaveras Public Health reports a total of 399 confirmed cases of COVID-19. Of those cases, 352 have since recovered, while 26 cases remain active. There have been a total of 21 confirmed deaths related to COVID-19 reported in Calaveras County. Now, as of Monday, Calaveras County rolled back from yellow or minimal risk to orange moderate risk level, which is more restrictive on the state's 4-tier COVID-19 system. Again, Calaveras Public Health urges caution and encourages everyone to make the necessary steps to prevent being exposed to the virus and to help Calaveras and surrounding counties continue to lower the risk level.
Well, the city of Ione now calling for county, state, and federal assistance for help in dealing with wastewater from Mule Creek going into local waterways. At their meeting last night, the city council had scheduled approval of a letter to Amador County authorities asking for an update and calling for action on the situation with sewage from the state prison running off into Mule Creek waterway. Now, the problem has persisted for years, despite several citations from state water authorities. At the urging of several public members, the council widened the distribution of the letter to state and federal authorities, as the Federal Emergency Protection Agency, the only authority that can act against state government. And the council also approved Sophia Myers to take over as interim city manager for the rest of the year before they formally start the search for a new permanent city manager in January. And currently, city manager John Hankin is retiring at the end of this year, but he'll be out of the office with accrued vacation starting next week. And in other business, the council approved using COVID-19 relief funds for purchase and install of an emergency backup generator at Evelyn Bishop Hall. They also approved appointments to the City Planning Commission and the City Creek Committee.
Now, CAL FIRE may have lifted the outdoor burn ban earlier this week for state responsibility areas, but within the city limits of Jackson, outdoor burning is still suspended. Fire Chief Debbie Mackey reminds city residents that burn restrictions have not been lifted within the city and that restrictions will remain in place until further notice and will only be lifted upon favorable weather conditions that will reduce the possibility of fire. Now, once restrictions are lifted, burn permits may be available on the city website. That's the Jackson City website.
And the Amador Sheriff Office reports an uptick in the theft of catalytic converters. One such incident happened recently to a vehicle at the Buena Vista Saloon. According to reports, a male suspect removed and stole the unit from a blue Ford pickup, then fled the scene in an early model white Dodge Ram with a camper shell. Now, the suspect's photo has been posted on the KVGC and Sheriff Office Facebook pages. If anyone can identify the suspect, contact the Sheriff Department immediately at 223-6500. Now, why catalytic converters? Well, first, a catalytic converter is very valuable. The unit is part of the vehicle's emission control system used to convert the toxic exhaust of an internal combustion engine to a less toxic substance. Catalytic converters contain enough platinum, palladium, and rhodium to make it worth the risk. Thieves take the stolen catalytic converters to metal recyclers who pay up to $120 for those precious metals inside. But the victim pays an average of $1,500 to get the converter replaced. The sheriff office says if you see anyone suspicious around or under a vehicle, contact law enforcement. Get as much info about the suspect's vehicle as you can. The theft of catalytic converters can take less than a minute.
And that, my friends, is a look at local news on this Gold Country Wednesday morning. From the KVGC News Center,
I'm JD.
And I'm Jim Geedy reporting. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather 24 hours a day, visit our website. That's kvgcradio.com.